Please check my mic. Can y'all check my mic? Please check my mic. What's going on, good people? What's going on? Good gosh. Whew. It's Wednesday. It is a Wednesday. It's a good Wednesday. We are up in this piece. How y'all feeling, good people? Is everybody all right? Lottie Dottie and everybody. You hear me? You hear me? What's going on, family? Ooh, man, my back. Let's get this thing rolling. Danita Joe's in the house. Linda Rose in the house. China is up in the house. What's up, Beth Mikey? Deirdre Jones. Kimberly Ortiz in the building. Blinders off came through. What's up, Karen? We know what you do. Beth Mikey. How goes it? What's up, Dawn? That's Dawn Casaza up in here. Latu Haruda. What's going on, Kimberly? Beth Mikey, country girl with grit. Harriet Boateng. Yes. Yes. Honeybee Lee. I see you. I do. That's you. What's up, Liberty? Oh, my goodness. Ed Marie LaFontaine. She sounds like a movie star. What's up, Laura White? Lane B, Keisha Spady. Ursula. How you doing, Ursula? Christina. Kara Stone. Blind is off. Tressa. Quinones. Quignone. Something like that. What's up, Green Cream? Tati Vispi. What's up, Tati? Lottie Toddy and everybody. Kathy Miller. Kara Stone. Irina. What's going on? Sig Thom. Good to see you. What's up, Sherry? Lane B. I see you. Fall back kid. Lady Virgo. What's up, Pac-Man? Little Miss Halo. Sherry Core. Kara Stone. What's up, Liberty? Irina. Tressa. Yeah. I see you. I see you. Yeah. Yeah. I think I got almost everybody. Hey, Pac-Man. Man, I would, but man, it would get emotional in here if I did that. So nah, man, it sounds like you're fighting a girl or something. You know what I mean? But yes, the pregnant female narcissist does cheat while pregnant. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. She cheats, bro. I mean, that's what she does. She cheats. It's like blinking. You know what I'm saying? She can do it, not even really realize this is what's going on. Yeah, it's like blinking. Yeah, man. That's right. Reckless. Yeah. While she's pregnant and doing everything. And I mean anything, everything, all things. It's nothing is off the table. No concern, for the child, the well-being, no concern for the mindset of what you're doing to the child that is in the womb. Yeah, man. It's oh boy. Yeah, that's a trigger alert there. So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all come on in here, hit the like, do that stuff. Do we do? What's up, Shar? How y'all feeling? I just want to start by saying thank you and shout out my girl Connie Barnes for sponsoring the show tonight. Hold up. Got another sponsor in here this evening that I want to shout out also, because it's fair to shout out the sponsorship that is showing love. Thank you so much for helping out and showing love. Patrice Bean. Yes, indeed. Hey, Maryland. Thank you so much. It is loved and appreciated. Y'all make this job easier. Yes, you do. Well, y'all saw the title. We're about ready to rumble. Y'all ready to rumble in here this evening? Yeah, I hope so. What's up, Drew? Teron, what's up, champ? Yeah. You will never experience anything as bad as a narcissist, guys. Buckle up. You in this life will never experience anything. You're not going to, how, because I'm saying this because I get so sick of people talking about you attract the energy coming to you, and the energy is coming from something inside. How can you attract that kind of energy when you've never had a thought that wicked? You've never had an illusion in your life that was that callous, that crazy. You have never. You have never had a thought that evil. How could you do something to attract something this wicked, this evil, this bad when you've never had a thought that wicked? You've never had a thought that cunning, like, whoa, did that person just do that? Yes, they did. Pure, uncut, unadulterated evil. Pure. It's pure. It's pure. It's uncut. Straight from hell. Ladies and gentlemen, there are things you're going to do in this life with your life, time and time again. There are things you're going to do. One thing you are not going to do in this life is you're not going to understand what you did to deserve what you get from a narcissist. This persons, they're going to use everything that is going wrong in your life. They're going to maximize it. They're going to team up with anyone that is against you. Anyone that they think is against you, they're going to take the story from the other person, create another narrative, put it all together, and make this big lie that they're telling about you. They're going to try to make it sound truth. They're going to try to make it sound like truth. That's right, Liberty. Before you know it, they are on to the next. They're on to the next. That's why they're creating these smoke screens. You know, we so badly, I'm going to tell you, just personally, guys, we don't want to believe that we've attracted something that wicked. We don't want to believe that something inside of us is so broken that we were willing, that we showed somebody something to show them that we're willing. Somehow we're willing to not only tolerate the abuse, but we're willing to lie for them and pretend that they're not who they are. Pretend with them that they're not showing us who they truly are. Pretend that this person, no, they don't have an ill will against us. We lie to ourselves. We don't want to believe that it's really that bad. It's no way that I'm doing something that is calling for this. There's no way that someone dislikes me this much. There's no way. That's all you're going to be able to say from the beginning to the end. That's all you will ever be able to say is that I don't believe it. I don't believe that I tolerated that. I don't believe that I attracted that. Where did I go wrong? What was I thinking? What was I thinking? What was I doing? What was I doing? Why did I feel sorry for that person? You know that most of your problems that you have, the problems that you're dealing with, most of them come from you feeling pity for someone. Most of the time we are the patterns that we have, they're pretty stable and solid. We're trying to help people because we want someone to help us when we need help. They do not, they are not, they will not, they cannot. That's not what they're cut from. It is not what they're cut from. It's not. It's not what they're cut from. These people. These people are sick. These people invite craziness in your life. You are not going to have a day that won't be full-blown craziness. You're holding on by the seat of your pants day in, day out, hoping, praying and praying. Can I have peace today? Just a little bit. Just a little bit of peace today. Can we not argue today? Can it not be crazy around you today? And guys, to destroy you, I do want you to understand that a narcissist has made a vow. The narcissist has made a vow to destroy you. I know we don't want to believe that people, no, I don't think it's that bad. I don't think that they really want harm to happen to me. They don't want to see me in a bad situation. That's the lie we tell ourselves. The narc don't want to see me in a bad situation. We just going through it right now. Because that's how we think. We're always looking for the good in something. And then somebody telling us how we attracted this bad because of something that's inside of us. Well, if that's bad is inside of us, why is it that we're always trying to find the good in a place where it doesn't exist? We're trying to find good. We're trying to find good in a narcissist, a place that good does not exist. So how are we doing things that attract this craziness, that attracts this vulture, this devil? What are we doing? That's my question, guys. What are we doing that, you know, that attracts this monster to us? And then, you know, the lies, man. The lies, man. The lies, even the lies that are unnecessary. You're like, man, it wasn't even necessary to tell that lie. Like, why? Why are you lying when you don't even have to? No, you don't have to lie. You're doing it because you love it. You're doing it because you love it. You love lying. You're a liar. That is lying. And you don't know why. It's just that crazy, guys. It is just that crazy. We're trying to figure it out. We're really trying to figure it out, man. We're trying to figure out why this person won't get back on track. So you sit around and you're like, okay, they're just going through a rough spot. They'll bounce back. They'll get back on track. They'll stop the arguing. They'll stop being such a menace, you know. And when they're disagreeable, you know that they're disagreeable on purpose. You cannot make an agreement with them when they're, you know, in that stage. And you've been there, you know what stage I'm talking about. You know exactly the stage I'm talking about. You cannot be agreeable with them. They have made their minds up that you are about to get it. And there will be no stopping this. The only way you can stop it is to take yourself out of the equation. Because their mind is made up. No, you're going through this, buddy. You're going through this, and I'm going to make sure you go through it. Man, you talking about the coldest, most reckless, wretched person ever. Man, you talking about somebody that's cold. I mean, dirty cold. As a matter of fact, you're talking about someone that's so cold, so ruthless, so reckless. They will do anything to set you up. Anything that will tear you down. And if you think that, you know, because you guys go to court or the police get involved, which they usually do. Most of these relationships we talk about, the police get involved because it's crazy. And you thinking they're not going to just stand here in front of this police officer and tell this lie that they're about to tell. Most of the time, when you see and hear them, when they really get into their, you know, the lying mode, And they got the tears. Oh man, right in the tear ducts loaded. So the moment they start telling a lie, the tears just start flowing in. Whoo, man. By the time an officer or a judge hears their story, now, if they don't know any better, they're going to think you the most heinous person on the planet if they've never seen it before. Fortunately, all of them have seen it before. That's right, China. They don't care how bad you hurting. Once they turn the torture on, you just going to suffer long, hard. That's right. They don't know when enough is up. No, they know. They trying to push you over the edge. Yeah. They trying to push you over the edge. And that's when they're going, if they see that you having some problems with somebody else, they're going to double team you. They're going to double team you. And they don't care how they have to package the lie against you. They don't care how they have to package the lie. The one thing that we don't realize is that we represent truth. Guys, when you stand on truth and you represent truth, you're going to make devils very uncomfortable. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to. Why would this devil try to sit there and go verse for verse for you, word for word, knowing both of you know that they are lying? Both of you, and they know. Their job is to convince you that you don't know. Their job is to convince you that you don't know. And that's it, guys. That is their job. The entire time you're going to be dealing with this person, the entire time you're dealing with them, every single day, man, you're going to just be praying, hoping, when are they going to get back to normal? When are they going to get back to the person that promised me this? When are they going to get back to this person that I thought was a caring person? When are they going to get back to the person that I thought, I had a decent chance at happiness here? When are they going to turn back into that person? Guys, I'm going to tell you, man, that's another one of our biggest problems. We believe a lie as long as it sounds good. Good God. We will believe a lie, man, if it sounds good enough. If it sounds good enough, we will believe it. We will. We like, what? Huh? Okay. Because remember, their lie is attached to something we want. The lie the narc is telling you is attached directly to something that pleases you. Okay? Remember that. The lie they're giving you is directly connected to something that you want. And they're going to lie. Man, they're going to lie. They're going to lie in places they didn't even have to lie. They're going to do everything they can do. Everything they can do to ensure you don't trust you. You don't trust your better judgment. You don't trust what that voice inside of you was saying. No. They don't want you in that space. China said they want to withhold important information. They withholding everything. That's a part of the game. That's a part of their scheme. Their grand scheme is always never give you anything except a tease. That's it. They're going to tease you with information. That's the reason. And that's what makes you give them a full, unedited explanation about your trip to the bathroom. Them withholding information is what makes you spill your guts every time you speak to them. Every time. You just lay it all on the line. Oh yeah, and this is happening. And when I was and I went through the door of the store, I guess what I saw. I saw your coworker, wasn't it? And you just rambling on because you think that that's what they're going to do. They see you doing it. That's what they're going to do, right? Wrong. That's where you're wrong again. They're not going to do that. They're not going to tell you the details. The details is part of the trap. Not giving you the details is part of the trap. That's what keeps you intrigued. That's what keeps you in their pocket because they are holding information that they're not going to give you. And guess what, guys? The information really holds no value anyway. It's never going to be the information you wanted. It's never going to be the information that you wanted. They're never going to free you with that information. They're never going to give you that closure. Do you know if the narcissist told you the truth, that would be considered closure? It would be considered closure. They're not going to do it. They're just not going to do it. They're not. They're not. You will sit there and you can appear to be in pain all you want. I mean, that's your thing. You can be as sincere as you want to be. You can protect the narc's secrets. And yes, they have many. They will never protect yours. They will never protect you. They're looking for the next person to help stab you in your back every single day. The experience with the narcissist will be the worst experience of your life. The experience with the narcissist, that's going to be the worst experience of your life. You're literally going to be sitting there saying, like, whoa, what was I doing? What was I thinking? How? How did I do that? Why did I do that? Why am I still sitting around here waiting on this person to act like they got some sense? Why am I waiting for this person who has shown me in detail they do not serve my better interest? But yet, I still sit here hoping that they might consider it. I still sit here hoping that they might consider my feelings. I sit here hoping that the narcissist might have mercy on me. Oh boy, they might have mercy on me and tell me the truth. Oh my goodness, man. The level of delusion we are under, man. A narcissist is never going to tell you the truth. Ever. If they told you the truth, you wouldn't have to guess anymore. And if you don't guess anymore, guess what that means, guys? That means when you're not guessing, that means you know the actual facts. You don't have to guess. You don't. It means you'd have the answer to the quiz. There's no guesswork anymore. I have the answer. And we sit back like we still, Oh boy, oh boy. It's hard, guys. It's hard getting us away from the table. And I'm saying this to you guys as I say about me. It took me 25 years. 25 years of absolute mayhem. And the average person would say, well, that must mean you must be toxic too to be in something like that 25 years. Yes, I had to. Exactly. I had to be toxic to be able to stay around something that toxic. You have to be. You're going to get that toxic residue on you. You're going to defend yourself. Yes. But that's all it is. You're defending yourself. So really, I guess you can't say that's toxic. But, it turns toxic when you try to do a them on them. I was talking to someone today about that very thing. When you do what they do, it's okay when they do it because you're not taking the information of their crazy acting. You're not taking the information, the results of them acting crazy and running off to tell everybody. You're not. But you start acting like they're acting. You go out there and start telling the same kind of lies that they're telling. You go out there and start acting the same way they're acting. You go out there and start cheating the same way they're cheating. And everybody's going to look at you and say, well, both of y'all was doing the same thing to each other. So both of y'all toxic. They don't hear your story that, no, I started doing this because I got tired. I got tired of them doing this to me. And I wanted them to see how it feels to be home and trying to do the right thing and ignoring these people out here while they ignore no one. A narcissist doesn't ignore anyone except those that can't live without them. Well, if you can't live without the narcissist, you are in hell. And they're going to see to it that they turn the fire all the way up. They're going to turn it all the way up. It's already you dealing with lies and deception every single day. And now look at you. You've already dealt with the lies, the deception, the deceit. And now look at everything. Just gone crazy. Everything done gone crazy. Everything. Everything done gone crazy. You're sitting there. You're trying to do the best you can. You're trying to work with this person. You're trying to save face. You're trying to be happy. You're trying to be happy and push happiness onto someone who ain't having it. You're trying to force feed a good relationship to the devil. It's never going to happen. It's never going, and it never has. It's never going to happen. I'm going to tell y'all another lie that I recently found out about. Well, these are trigger lies is what I will call it. A trigger lie. Okay. When you hear this, just understand, okay, that they are lying to you. This is the lie that they're going to use when they come back and they're trying to get back in with you. And, they want you to think it's going to be better this time. As soon as a narcissist tells you we're going to get it back to the way it was, we're going to get this thing back to where it was. Right there. I want you to understand something. That narc just lied to you. That person just lied to you. The one thing that I know on this earth right now, another thing that I know on this planet is that anything that was, it's not going, this world ain't turning back into what it was 20 years ago. It never has and it never will. It's not turning back into what it was. Okay. And when a narc tells you, we're going to get this back to where we had it, we're going to get it back to the way it was, just know that's your cue right there. That's your cue to get out of there. That's right, Elaine B. Elaine B says no such thing. You cannot unring a bell. You cannot. No, it's not going to go back to what it was. Sean said, that's code word for I'm about to hurt you better than before. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. When you hear somebody say that, remember that's code word. Those are words that should trigger you when they say we're gonna go back to the way it was. Let's get it back to the way we was. No relationship, no thing goes back to the way it was. It's like saying you can go back to who you were when you were 12. You're never going back to that. No, you're never going back to that. Because even if you could physically turn back into the person that you were when you were 12 years old, which you cannot. Now, don't make the rules, guys. You cannot. You cannot. You can't turn back into that. You can work out to the point or stop eating to the point where you match that weight, but you're not going to ever turn back into who you were when you were 12. Not in this lifetime. Time doesn't work like that. Time doesn't work like that, guys. And just know they're lying to you when they tell you that. When they tell you, listen, we're going to work this out. And I figured out we're going to get back to the way we were and everything going to be. Listen, all you're going to have at the end of this is a bunch of horrible stories to tell. Embarrassment beyond anything you've ever been embarrassed about. You will be embarrassed to tell people the mess you put up with. I'm telling you, going to be more embarrassed about what you put up with than anything else. Like, wow. Oh, I don't even believe I put up with this crazy mess. And if you think that a lot of you guys are in relationships with these people and y'all have children, and you think that the children are off the table, you do. You think that children are off the table. We do. Remember, they would never do what you do. You look at them like, well, they wouldn't do that to the child. They look at you like, no, you wouldn't do that to the child. I would do anything. And they will show you that they will do anything. They will do anything, guys. I'm telling you. To sit back and listen, man, to the things that they're plotting on. They want you to fall so bad. They want you to fall. They don't want you to have what they have. People, they don't want you to have anything. They don't want you to have any wins. They want you to just have a hard luck story every day. They want you to have a hard luck story every single day. Every day that you don't have one, man, they are grueling. They're mad. They're upset. But they don't want to show you. But they do. They do. They'll show you. I mean, it's bad out here. It is bad out here, man. We're witnessing people do things that history. We're looking at history like, did they do this in history at some point? Was it ever this bad? It's been bad before, though, y'all. It has been bad before. What's up, Jazzy? It has been bad before. What's up, Will? It's been bad, but let's look at how bad things can be. Right now, you have a situation. I don't know where you guys, everybody, I know y'all pretty much, most of us are in the States. And you already know right now, politics got the whole country in a pickle. Politics has the whole country in a pickle. And it's stressing a lot of people. I mean, stressing a lot of people out. And to have to deal with the level of stress, that's going on out here as it relates to, income, jobs, homes, you name it. Man, oh man. Guys, the stress level is crazy. And then imagine having to go home after all this stress, after going to work right now in DC. If you live and work in DC, work for the federal government, every day you go to work right now, you are on pins and needles, wondering am I going to get the slip today? Am I getting the pink slip? Is it going to be today? That has got to be the most horrendous. That's got to be the worst stress anybody could ever have to live through. Wondering day in, day out, am I going to have a job? Am I going to be able to pay my bills? Am I going to be able to keep my children in their activities, their school, their this? Am I going to be able to live my life as I usually have? Am I going to have health benefits? There's a lot on the table right now. And you got to go home with all this going on. And you got to go home with somebody that had a police over your house, ready to lock you up or shoot you or something or anything. You got to go to the home that you live in, and you got to stand there on absolute eggshells every single moment you're there. The eggshells you walking on are thinner than the ones you walking on at work. Every single day. And a narcissist loves to see you crumble. They love seeing you tremble. They love seeing you at a place where you're getting exhausted. They like, I'm wearing you down. I'm wearing you down. Okay, we almost there. A narc is saying, man, I got you. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. I'm going to shut you down. A narcissist is saying, I'm going to track you down, walk you down. I'm going to get you out of there. Shaw said, that piece is amazing. He laughed at me for getting hens during the pandemic. Every time we had this issue with the eggs, I don't worry about it. Say, dude had a smart wife. Bless his heart. I ain't lying. The eggs about $1 a piece out here down in Shaw. Trying to tell you, man. Man, people, we are living in a day and a time where it has never been this bad. In the history of this country, I have never seen what's going on, this type of thing going on right now that's going on. Some people still trying to stand behind them lies. I bought a lot of them lies at the beginning, but some people still running with it. Man, we was lied. These people lying, man. All of them. See, we had this thought in our head, well, if you pick the right one, then we ain't got to worry about being lied to and tricked. Wrong. You think the devil gonna set it up like that? The devil got it set up so that no matter who you listening to, it's a lie. No matter who win, you're dealing with a liar, a manipulator. Yeah. It don't matter who wins. You playing the game. You got to know that playing the game makes you lose, because the devil ain't gonna never give you a best option. The devil is only going to allow an option. And I said allow. It's only going to be put out there. Right now, we live in this devil's world. We live in a satanic world where you can see who's in charge for the most part. It at least appears to be that way. It is not actually that way, but it appears to be that way. And it can stay appearing that way all at once, but it is not that way. That devil is not in charge. But yes, they are so cunning. They can make you believe that they're in charge. But this devil is not in charge. You walk away from this devil. The only thing you get, you don't even get a t-shirt that says, I made it through hell. You don't. You just it makes you sound like you're bitter. It makes you sound like, and that's all by design. They want us to look like something's wrong with us. Why did you stay so long then? Why didn't you just leave the person alone? Well, I tried. And I tried. Were they always begging back to get back? And they always saying, baby, we should do this. And they come back crying, I want my family back. And, and we listen to that stuff and we just like, man, okay, but you better not trick me again this time. And the narc sitting there, up, got you again. I got you again. I keep getting you. What is going on? I keep getting you. Every time you thought you got you, I got you again. That's right, beautiful butterfly. Nothing like your peace, ladies and gentlemen. There is nothing like your peace. Your peace of mind. Because, again, we live in a world where peace isn't something that peace isn't something that, they want you to want to see you have. People around you, narcs around you, they don't want you to live this peaceful life. They want you under stress. They want you in a emotionally vulnerable state at all times. I like that one, China. China said the world needs this chaos in order to restore the peace. God is at work. Ooh, man. Life right now is like Final Destination. Planes falling out the sky. Nothing but chaos. I told y'all, man, I'm going to keep telling you. It's over. The end of the world. We was waiting on something else. The end of the world is here. The world as you know it is ended. Only thing keeping it going is our participation in it. That's it. It ended a long time ago. People, The people who basically are the minds behind this, they know. They know. They see it. Somebody else is moving in. And they had a wicked plan from the very beginning. And it was executed. It was. The plan was wicked from the very beginning, guys. We're dealing with a wicked, wicked devil out here. How could you never would have thought this 20 years ago, that so many people have the same story. The craziness. And that's how you can tell by the amount of people going through this. That's how you can tell that, wow, this is the devil. Because how is it that we all are sharing bits and pieces of the same story? We know how it starts. We know how it continues to roll on. We know how it ends and comes back together. We know the answers to the test, y'all. We know the answers to the test. It is sick, man. It is sick. It is sad. It is crazy. This devil is going to put on a performance for you that you will not soon forget. This devil is going to put on a performance for you. They're going to perform a dance for you. Oh my gosh. You will never forget this dance. You will never forget the dance you had with this devil. I'm telling you. We get to sitting back and, we want to, man, oh man. We sit back and we just hope. We pray. Guys, we actually pray. We actually pray that this devil changes back to the way they were. Whoo, man. We want them to go back to the way they were. They did. They did go back to the way they were. They went back to who they really are. Is how you have to see it. They never were this person you thought they were. They went back to this exact person that you see. And this person is so hideous, you don't want to believe it. None of us want to believe somebody is this hideous. We want to believe that they just going through something. We want to believe, guys. We want to believe. We do. We want to believe that they're not as hideous as they are. We want to believe that they really wouldn't do to us what they're doing if they were in a different state of mind. I'm like, the stuff we create, the stuff we just make up to justify how bad somebody else is, man, it honestly is unacceptable. And we need to stop accepting it. We do. We should stop accepting it from ourselves. The excuses that we give, how they didn't mean what they did. They didn't mean what they said. They didn't mean to do this to the child. The level of delusion that we practice from time to time, y'all, I'm telling you, man, it's unreal. It's unreal. Lie to ourselves. No, they didn't really mean that. I know they shot at my head, but they wasn't. They trying to scare me. All we have is a bunch of excuses, and we're running from reality. When you're around a narcissist, you're running from reality. We are. When you're dealing with one of them, you're running from reality. The reality is that there's no way you can fix it, no way that you can make it work with them. It's just no way. It's who they are. They love it. They love being dysfunctional. It's a compliment to them to be able to say they were the worst person you ever met in your life, because it means that you stuck around while during all of that bad behavior. You stuck around, you walked with it. You stuck around. Nothing to show for it. We stuck around for nothing. Stuck around for nothing. You stuck around for more lies. Stuck around for more hatred. We stuck around because we really believe this person, just giving them more chances, they would change for the better. That's the lie right there. You think they're going to change for the better. They're going to change. Never for the better. Not of the relationship. There will always be abusive in the relationship, toward the relationship. Always. It's never going to come a time where you're watching a narc. And they really stop, say, man, hold up. This person doesn't deserve what I'm doing to them. You sit there in tears on your last leg. They about to cut the machine off on your life support. And you sitting there like, I know you're not about to do this to me. It's no way you're going to do this to me. Click. Boom. They hitting that. They're going to hit that switch so fast. Your head is spinning just thinking about it. And it's with no remorse. They're saying you were crazy enough to put me in charge of anything in your life. You crazy. You better believe you'll never have full autonomy over anything in their life. You will not. Even if they say they gave you something, full autonomy over something in their life, you will never have it. You will never have it. That's because that's how they roll. They're not here to be friends with you and, and, oh yeah, I showed you how much I loved you. They ain't, never have narcs ever been out here trying to prove that I love you and I'm willing to do anything I got to do and I'm going to prove it. No. By the time you figure this thing out, goodness gracious, by the time you figure out what this devil really had in store for you, none of us ever believed it. A lot of us are in this chat right now and still don't believe that this person meant to do what they did with you. We still believe, no, man, it's no way they would do me like this. And then you commence to walking and acting normal like, nah, they didn't really try to do that. We do. Anything to justify. Everything to justify what we just went through, what we going through, what's going on. Man, oh man. Beth Mikey said, I figured it out 8 years later. Meek said, I'm not beating around the bush no more. Steven said, the narc seems to be allergic to intimacy or genuineness. Nah, they not going to give you that. That sounds too much like pleasure. Oh, no. That sounds and looks too much like a good time. That sounds and looks too much like somebody cares, and they're not interested in that. The narc is the person that when things go rough in life, the narc helps that situation fall apart. Oh man, you caught a flat tire. So the narc wants to, hey, maybe I should put sugar in your tank. Maybe I should flatten another tire, or just start an argument so you can't even focus on just fixing that tire this today. Anything that throws you off, anything that stresses you out, the narc stands right behind that. The narc stands right behind that. Anything that is abusive towards you, everything that is abusive towards you, they live for chaos. They live for chaos. You put a narcissist in a situation of structure, and they will introduce you to the living room in hell. If you think you're going to have a structured life, if you think you're going to have a life where you have good times and it's loving, and after all, we loved each other, but we just kept getting into it. We'll think that, it's just, we have a difference of opinion in some things. You have a difference in opinion in everything. Everything the narc wants for you to have a difference in opinion about. But when they don't want to argue, they are the most agreeable person you will ever meet. The most agreeable person you will ever meet. Guys, I'm telling you, you will never experience anything as bad as this devil. You will never experience anything as bad as dealing with a narcissist, guys. Never. Somebody in the chat said, only thing worse than a narcissist is two of them. Oh, man. Guys, that's all you're going to have. Stories, bad stories of how bad the relationship was, stories of how trifling they are, stories of how abusive they are, stories of how much they lie, how much they cheat. That's it. How cutthroat they are. Man, that's all you ever gonna have with them. Oh boy. Well, hey guys, we're gonna cut it short tonight. We're gonna cut it a little short tonight. Good gracious, it's been a long day for me. I'm tired. Y'all see my eyes? I'm tired. It's been one of them days, man. Man, but you know what? Me and the ladies gonna be back in here on Friday night, man. We're gonna do what we do. It has been incredible hanging out with you guys this evening, man. Listen, I want all of y'all to understand and know something, and that is that, man, we made it through this together. Do you guys realize how far we made it together? Y'all got to watch in real time me grow from where I started to where I'm at right now, and I got to watch you guys go through the same thing. I'm telling you, it's an incredible feeling watching people turn their life around for the better. That is an incredible feeling. It is. I'm gonna check y'all out on Friday night with me and the ladies gonna do it just right. How about that? I know that ain't rhyme right, but it is what it is. That's all I got. Peace, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna leave you just like I came in here with nothing but love, peace, and Soul Train. See you Friday night, guys. All right. Y'all enjoy the rest of your week because you really don't have another choice. There you go.